Gugor is very thrilled to be here today. That is because Gugor would like to introduce to everyone my good friend Zack. He's like my second father, really. He drew Gugor from scratch.
Thanks, Gugor. Yes, I am one of the illustrators of Robert Paul Weston's new book for middle schoolers, The Creature Department. And Gugor here is one of the creatures. You're what they call a knuckle crumpler, aren't you?
Gugor is also the chief of Rickham Ruckery. It is a very important job, but Gugor is curious about your job too. What is it that you do here at Frame Store?
Well, Frame Store is an animation studio, so we spend a lot of time making creatures such as yourself. We've made creatures for Where the Wild Things Are, The Golden Compass, for which Frame Store won an Academy Award for Best Visual Effects. More recently, we've worked on films such as Walter Mitty, 47 Ronin, and Gravity.
Ah, so you could say Frame Store is like a creature department for movies.
Yeah, you sure could, Gugor. We're also known for creating the Geico Gecko, the Coca-Cola Polar Bears, and Dobby from the Harry Potter movies.
Oh yes, Gugor and Dobby go way back. As you could see from Gugor's hairy battle vest and tartan loincloth, we both share a love for skimpy clothing. You should try it, Zack. Very comfortable.
I don't think it's my look, Gugor. I'm sorry.
Maybe not. So when you're in the Frame Store creature department, how do you make creatures like Gugor?
Well, the first thing I do is I stare out into space blankly. And then, depending on which creature I'm drawing, I'll either scratch my head or I'll stroke my beard until I feel sufficiently inspired. And once that happens, I consult my sense of humor. And then I start drawing.
Yes, it sounds almost as good as the creature department where Gugor works. Except instead of making creatures, we are creatures. And we have inventions galore. So our creature department is probably noisier than yours.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, Gugor.
Now, Gugor is curious about something else. How did a big visual effects studio like Frame Store start working with Penguin on the creature department?
Well, Frame Store and Penguin have been working on the creature department with Robert Paul Weston since day one. Three of us knew that if we worked together from the ground up on a project that was creatively balanced, that we could create something astonishing.
Gugor knows all about collaboration. In the book, Elliot and Leslie work together with the creatures to uncover an important secret that will help save their creature department. Gugor loves secrets. Well, does Zack have any especially good secrets he can share?
I know some of the very best secrets, but unfortunately for you, I know how to keep them. I was a concept artist on the WikiLeaks documentary, We Steal Secrets.
Wow, Zack has created all sorts of things. Gugor is much better at breaking things than making things. Oh, that is what it means to be a knuckle crumpler. So how many pictures do you have to draw to make a film? As many as you had to draw for the creature department book?
Oh, Gugor, lots more. Last year I collaborated with my good friend Sang Lee on an animated short titled Still I Breathe. And that required 2,191 drawings. That was only a short. But all the pictures worked together to tell a story, which is very important to me because I love a good story.
Oh yes, Gugor agrees. It is very nice that someone finally decided to write a story about Gugor's home and his friends. The creature department is a very special place. You can find it just behind the second to last door at the end of the hall. Right, Zack?
That's right, Gugor. You can read all about it in the pages behind this new fancy pants glow-in-the-dark cover that I made just for you.
I can't wait to read it again.